5 former Memphis police officers pleaded not guilty on Friday to second-degree murder and other charges linked to the violent arrest and killing of Tyre Nichols. The areas being Demetrius Haley, Desmond Mills Jr., Emmett Martin III, and Justin Smith made their initial court appearances with their attorneys before a judge in the criminal court of Shelby County. The policemen were terminated following an internal police probe into the January 7th arrest of Nichols, who died in a hospital 3 days later. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at FBI confirms new terrifying details about Tyre Nichols' murder. Yeah, you heard it right. Police entered not guilty pleas to charges of second-degree murder, aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, official misconduct, and official oppression. Everyone is on bond release. The date of their next scheduled hearing is 1st of May. Be patient. The judge, James Jones Jr., instructed the cops to consult their attorneys. There may be strong feelings surrounding this case. Nichols' mother and stepfather, Rovon and Rodney Wells, were in court with their attorney, civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Afterwards, Rovon Wells reportedly told reporters, "I feel really numb. I anticipate this nightmare and for someone else to awaken me." She claimed that during Friday's session, the accused officers didn't even have the courage to look her in the eye. The killing of Nichols by police is the most recent event of its sort to elicit nationwide demonstrations and a heated public discussion regarding police brutality. Nichols was African American and 29 years old. 5 black officers have been indicted for his death. Nichols was stopped for an apparent traffic violation and violently removed from his vehicle by profanity using and at least one armed cop. After being blasted with a stun gun by an officer, Nichols, according to surveillance footage released by the city of Memphis, ran towards his neighbor's house. When Nichols cried for his mother, officers of the crime-fighting unit, known as Scorpion, apprehended him, punched, kicked, and clubbed him with a baton. Officers watched as Nichols struggled on the ground with his injuries following the assault. Nichols was captured while propped up against an unmarked police vehicle by an officer. Police claimed that Nichols was carried to the hospital by an ambulance 27 minutes after emergency medical personnel arrived at the scene of the assault. Nichols was reportedly accused of driving dangerously, but no evidence of a traffic violation has surfaced. The chief of Memphis Police Department, Sarah Lynn C.J. Davis, has indicated that she has found no evidence to support the stop or response. She founded the Scorpion unit in November 2021. A police officer who participated in the first traffic stop has been fired. In addition to those previously recognized, an unnamed officer has been suspended. 3 members of the Memphis Fire Department who were present at the arrest site have been fired as well. 2 Shelby County Sheriff's deputies who were present have been suspended without pay. The Nichols family, their attorneys, community leaders, and activists have requested that the Memphis Police Department's policies on traffic stops, the use of force, and transparency be revised. Some family members and attorneys have praised Davis and the department for their swift response, suggesting that it could serve as a template for future inquiries into police misconduct. The investigation into the murder of Tyre Nichols continues in Memphis, Tennessee. Nichols passed away 3 days after a violent traffic stop captured on body camera footage, which reveals Nichols being struck repeatedly by officers. 5 officers have been charged in connection with his killing thus far. His death has sparked protests and instability across the nation. The police stopped Tyre Nichols, a 29-year-old black man, on suspicion of driving recklessly. According to Rovon Wells, the mother of Nichols, Tyre was stopped 2 minutes from his apartment. According to authorities, Memphis officers approached Nichols, who escaped. According to police, after Nichols left, officers followed him and apprehended him. Attorneys for the Nichols family have said that the innocent's body camera footage proves Nichols did not initially flee when officers approached him. Authorities said that Nichols told him he was just trying to go home from his FedEx job and called his mother's name 3 times near the end of the video. The original encounter is captured on body camera footage in which an officer warns Nichols, "I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna tase your ass," as many officers hold him down and yell at him. Nichols tells the officers at one point, "You guys are doing a lot right now," while the officers appear to attempt to use a stun gun on him. He manages to escape and leaves. Several officers can be seen standing over Nichols while he's on the ground in the later body camera footage. A 3rd officer kicks him after 2 officers have restrained him. The officers appear to strike Nichols in the face and chest with a baton, while the 4th officer approaches with a baton as well. Several officers appear to stoop and lean over Nichols as he falls to his knees, while a fourth officer appears to view from a distance. More police officers enter the scene. At least one officer kicks Nichols as he's on the ground. After the initial kick, they begin to retreat 3 minutes later. Eventually, they drag him out onto the street and prop him up against a car with his hands behind his back. It appears that around 20 minutes pass before the first effort is made by officials to assist Nichols. A few minutes later, it appears that EMTs are leaning over Nichols prior to the arrival of an ambulance. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.